Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to more SokoCat Islands. It's time to find out just how much my brain is going to get bent today. These puzzles... there's just a lot of elements. Like, there's no mechanic that's too difficult, but we have 5 blocks that need to get to 5 different locations. And it's just a whole thing. Okay, so one of these is going to go on a raft ride with me, it seems like. Let's just take a look at the movement of the raft. Okay, so it's going to be like that. So I'm going to take one across. And somehow I have to get one of these somewhere. That's interesting. Why does that go like that? And what does this do? Ah, okay. So it seems like I need to push this up here temporarily so that I have the ability to something. I guess so that I have the ability to push this up here so that I can then push this over here. Yeah, okay, great. So that's going to go that way. This one we're going to leave behind down here, and I feel confident that I have solved the first island, so everything over here is fine. And so now let's take a closer look at this area. What do we got? We have an upper section that needs to have one of the blocks lifted up to it. And in the lower section, that one block could just be pushed over, but it might get in the way of doing the other one. Okay, I've got the gist anyway. And let's just, I think I know what this is going to do, but it is going to raise and lower both of these, okay. So... but I'm going to have to get on... Interesting. I'm going to need to get on this in order to get lifted up. Which suggests that I'm going to need to step onto it by stepping left from here, which means the block I'm bringing up with me might have to come from the south. Although then how am I going to press it up? Is there a way for me to step on... If this were held down, I could step on the left, but then... Alright. Alright, let's try some things. So I think I'm gonna put this here. How am I gonna get one on the bottom? It's already not obvious to me. No, I think I see a way to get this one on the bottom. So if I were to do this, I can push it around a bit. Yeah, and then I can push it here. Get this into its final resting position, and now I can get carried up with all of these. Okay. So now we're up top with all these blocks. And there is some pushing room available, although not very much. In fact, like a scary amount of not very much. How am I... Oh, boy. Is there enough room on the edge of the... I guess there is. Edge of the island to do the things I need to do. So I think I can do this in order to get guys in retrievable, movable positions to do something useful. Yeah, because if I push you one to the south, then I can get this guy out of the way. And I think it's safe to put him all the way out of the way, like up in the corner, so I'm going to do that. Just feels to me that I have enough room to do that. And then similarly, yeah, I think this is actually all very straightforward. Because I can put you here, And then I've got plenty of room to push you around and get on the other side of you and get you into your final position. Alright. We did it. I'm glad that one wasn't bad. It's always good to have, like, one easier one under your belt to get things started for the day. So I need to lift one of these blocks, and I have a bunch of extra blocks to push around to do things with. I might be pushing some blocks in the ocean, I suspect, this time around. Okay, so that lifts that hole in the ground. Not clear. Oh, I'm gonna have to be standing on it to push something to the north, it looks like. So I think what I am witnessing... How would I do that, though? Because that would have to go up, but then I wouldn't be standing on it. Or... So what I'm unclear about... Let's just go ahead and sacrifice some things. So there's a couple of blocks here. Are the blocks to the south of me blocks that are eventually going to be moved to the north and end up on some of the final resting positions here? Or are they blocks that are just here to be obstacles and in my way? And oops, I accidentally hit R. I was trying to hit E to rotate the camera. I'm going to be like lifting up these other blocks one by one or something. So tell me about the block lifting mechanic. So if I were doing this... How am I ever going to get anything to the north? Because even if I do this, I'd be standing next to it. So how am I going to be able to push something to the north? It is not clear to me. Where is the earthquake button that shifts all blocks one thing to the north? Because if I can find that button, then I can totally solve the puzzle. Also, can I rush over here? Doesn't seem like I can. Okay. Let's restart. So suppose... Oh, I have a... Okay, I have an idea. Let me rotate the camera back around like this. Okay. So here is vague idea. Well... Vague idea doesn't quite work yet. It might in a second. Okay. It's starting to come into a less vague idea. So suppose I did this. And was up here and pushed this here. Now I would be able to stand here and push things to the north. However, I've already trapped myself. Maybe not. Because I could do this in order to get back down. But it seems like I can only do that once. Also, it just occurred to me, because sometimes things are slow to occur to me, that something. If I were to push another block into the little hole over here, another block or two. Can I even do that? How do I get these guys out of the way? Like, they're kind of in the way. Well, I think I've screwed it up already. Alright, I'm just gonna sacrifice one of them. What I'm wondering is, if I were to do this... Like, now I could get on that whole area over there. And walk around all kinds of places. Like the fact that the area that the lighthouse is on has so much walkable space seems important to me. Oh, but rather than sacrificing 2 blocks on the lower level, if I had sacrificed 1 block to just always sit here, yeah, then it wouldn't have to be as high up. Okay. I am starting to formulate some plans about the big picture of this puzzle. Okay. So I think it's safe to do this. Now, it's going to be hard to lift blocks up to the top. So it feels like I want to use the bottom blocks. So let's do this and this. And then let's bring this 1 block up. And the way to bring it up how do I bring it up so that I am also up? Can I bring it up so that I'm also up? I already forgot. I could have pushed another block here. Okay, I understand. I think I know everything I need to do now. So. Start off the same way. I can put one of these over here. I put the wrong one there. I need to put it on the bottom for reasons. Okay, this will all become clear in just a moment. So, this is going to stay here. This guy is going to stay here in the bottom. This guy is going to stay there for just a moment. Okay, so this guy is going to hold down the button for a moment so that I can push this guy up to here. Then this guy is done holding down the button, so now he's going to be able to go over here. Now I can go up here, ride this up to the top, and now I've got 3 blocks up top, and that's what I need. 3 blocks up top in order to solve the puzzle. I think. So, how do I solve the puzzle? It seems like it starts like this, and I'll be able to get around and push it back to the north. But I need to have other blocks in various positions in order to do that usefully, probably. Or actually, I could just push it all the way to the north. And then somewhere, maybe? And then somewhere, maybe. Famous last words. Suppose, hypothetically, well, if this block were here, I could push this guy all the way to the north, but then I couldn't get on the right side of him to push him farther to the left. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's enough room to do everything I want to do right now. Did I have to make multiple trips? It is possible for me to make multiple trips. I believe. So what I'm wondering is... Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, it seems like I might need to make multiple trips. Oh boy. Oh wait, hold on. Like this. I can push this guy into the upper left corner, but then I couldn't get in. Push him into the upper left corner, but then I couldn't get that block from the left back out to the right. And kind of vice versa. Can I have 2 blocks down here? Doesn't seem like there's room. But I can walk in 2 different directions here, which makes me think something might be going on. But I can't, like, really get around. Like, the fact that there's 2 different directions for me to walk around here makes me think I could store a block here, maybe somehow. Yeah, I could store a block here, maybe somehow. And here's how, right? That's still retrievable. And in the meantime... yeah, I think this is gonna work. I could do this. And then push this guy into one of the positions. And then do the same with the other guy. I think that'll work. So this guy would be retrievable up here if I needed to move him into a different position. Oop! I didn't mean to press that. Where's the undo key? There is no undo key. Darn it. Okay. I will get back to this position. Alright, fortunately that did not take too long to get back to where I was. Now that I know what I'm doing. Now very gently come over here. And now I need to think about things a little bit. Yeah, I think I see it. Which is, I need to push this guy out of the way so that I have room to push the other guy. And then I'll bring him back up. So, with him way over there, this guy can come up here. He can go there, and then if the other guy were just going into the middle, it would be okay. So I could just leave the middle one open. And then this guy can get to his final destination, and everything is going to be hunky-dory. And we did it! Island number 30! Are they going to introduce a new mechanic on me? At a glance, it seems like the answer is no. And this one's actually very limited state space, so I have high hopes that this won't be too terrifying. Alright, that does that, of course. Wow, we have a destination on the moving platform. That's a little bit different. So it's kind of like a new mechanic. In any case, it seems like I can do this to start. Yeah, let's just walk across and kind of see what happens here. I see the challenge, which is how do I get south of the leftmost block in order to push it back to the north? Because I could go down and then go left, left, left and get 2 of the blocks there, but then I don't see how to get south of the other one. So I could go from here and then go south, and I would be able to get south of the other one, but then some other guys might be stuck. So the block to the south of me now has to go onto the boat destination to its south, because it can never be pushed farther to the left. So these other 2 blocks on the left have to reach those 2 leftmost destinations. And so it's just a question of how do I do that? There are 2 possible ways to get to the south of the leftmost block. One is to walk around the left-hand side, and the other is to walk around the right-hand side. The left-hand side seems more plausible at a glance. It's not necessarily the solution. Suppose I pushed both of these blocks down. That doesn't feel very good. Suppose I push this one down too, and then plan to walk around the south of it later? Except for how would I ever get around to the south of it? I push the other one down one. Yeah, and then I could do that. Let's visualize this a bit more. So suppose I put that there. And this here. This is not working out the way I was hoping. If I had not pushed this one down one, I wouldn't have gotten over here in the first place, right? I am not seeing it. Or am I? Or am I? Is this part of the solution? It may or may not be. I think it may be, because look at this. Okay, this was good to go experimenting, because I was not going to see this coming. But this totally solves the puzzle. Alright, took a risk and it worked out. Island 31 is complete. I am the greatest cat block pushing puzzle solver ever. Okay. Well, I think I know what the blue block's is gonna do. It's gonna bring that little thingy down. Let's just verify that. Yep. Alright. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red destinations and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. So I believe it's probably telling me that I'm just gonna hold this down. Let's work under that assumption for the moment. And let's see. Some of these will be easier to get to destinations than others. I think for now, let's just try pushing some to destinations in the hopes of seeing how everything's going to work out. Feels like this could go here. And it feels like this could go 2 to the north and then back to the south. And then this could go here. And then this could go here. Alright. Wow. I'm on a roll. And this doesn't seem too bad at a glance. So one block needs to be left behind up here up top. The other one needs to be carried downwards, and then eventually get them all down there. That seems reasonable. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh. I kind of already see some problems here. Can't walk on top of the house. So that didn't work. How do I get one or the other of these blocks out in the first place? Oh, I think what I was doing was fine. I just need to push it back to the north. Right. And I think I can safely do this while I can walk around. I can put you over there. You'll go back down. And I'll be able to deal with you in a little bit. But let me go ahead and leave this guy in his final destination. And then I'm gonna walk down with you. And now it's just a matter of this very easy block pushing puzzle. It feels like, since there is so much space up here, that I'm going to need to utilize it. So an obvious thing to do is push this guy up here. I'll be able to push him back down again south later. And so this is where we kind of have a bottleneck, because when I push any of these pieces into place, it's going to be hard to move left and right. Unless... What if instead this were here? I want to create another way to get from left to right, and the obvious way to do so involves pushing the middle block either to the left or to the right. You can't go 2 squares to the left or to the right, though. Well, actually, this is still quote-unquote safe, because I can still move that guy around. And if this guy were all the way down on his thing, then I couldn't get around to the left to push the other guy to the right. And similarly for this guy, if I push him all the way down onto his thing, then I can't get around to push the middle guy the other way. Oh! I got 99 problems. What am I not seeing? It seems like whenever I push the middle block left or right, I get trapped somehow. Oh, I did not see that I could do this and still walk around. That's probably the key. Yeah, is this puzzle actually easy? And I was making it harder than it looked? I think this puzzle might actually be easy and I was making it harder than it looked. Okay. Haha! That's probably a sign that I should call it a day, but we managed to solve more islands. I will say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day. And next time, we'll get to our first, apparently, 5-island puzzle, although I'm not sure that one of the islands is traversable. So look forward to that. See you later.